right. First episode. See, you can't hear it, but I'm playing music right now.
No.
Getting the mood set. So you just gotta imagine what type of music's playing right now. I tried to get the headphones to work. This is what happens when you got janky equipment.
Maybe we should have waited.
You, me, in movies. What we gonna do, baby? You wanna do it together one time?
I can't hear anything.
And you, me, in movies. What we gonna do, baby? Alright, it's your boy, Thug Bellina himself, Leo Archibald, and I'm here with my girlfriend and co-host for this ride, Brianna. Say hello to people.
Hello everyone, it's Brianna.
I just said that. And
so sassy.
Welcome to Share the Door, the podcast that is about to take over. No, now let me humble myself. Now, what does Share the Door mean, you ask?
Pretty sure they have no idea.
Well, have you heard? I can't even read my own script. Well, have you ever heard of a small little movie called Titanic?
It's a huge movie.
If so, there is a highly debated scene towards the end where our main character and lovers, Jack and Rose, are in the ocean after the Titanic has crashed, broken apart, and in the process of sinking, Rose is laying a door while Jack is laying a door.
On a door? Laying on a door?
Laying on a door. I can't even read. Laying on a door. Where am I? Laying on a door while Jack is in the water, freezing to death. People have always debated whether it was possible for Rose to, quote unquote, share the door with Jack, or if it was too small for both, or wouldn't have floated with both of them on top. Either way, it's a debate. That's what we are gonna do here, and that is debate. We're gonna take scenarios from movies and twist scenarios from the latest movie news into hypothetical situations as a couple that we might run into, or what we would do, and so on and so forth, and then debate about them. So after all that, hopefully you all out there got a better understanding. Because I ain't explaining it again. I'm going to just say, listen to episode 1. Anyways, it's been already almost 3 minutes. So let's get into the show. Every episode, we're going to start out with the last movie that we've seen together. For this week, that movie was Searching. Starring John Chow and...
Nathan!
I just think that's how his name is pronounced. I'm not sure. John Chow.
Chow.
That's what I said. And Deborah Messing. Really, and some other person.
Grace. That's who that is. What other person?
I said Deborah Messing, the little Asian girl, his daughter.
Oh.
Actually, there's actually a lot of people in that movie now I think about it. His brother, the daughter. I don't know, they don't have they ain't famous. So.
I don't know people.
Anyways, so let's get into Searching. What was your overall thoughts on the movie?
It was actually a really good movie. I sometimes do get annoyed with the way that those movies are shot. What do you call it?
I mean, they call it something like screen view or something like that.
Okay, well, I get kind of annoyed with screen view movies, and I wondered how they would be searching for his daughter with him being in front of a screen the whole time. Like, would he be stuck in front of a computer the entire time? Like, where else would they get video for it? But they did play it, off in a good way, with news cameras and personal cameras that he set up in different places, so they made it work even though I don't really like those all the time.
So you said you liked the movie, but you didn't you didn't get it.
I'm just not a big fan of that type of shooting.
I mean, you only seen 3 movies do that.
I feel like I've seen more than 3, because there's been more than 3.
Unfriended.
Unfriended
2.
Unfriended 2. This
and
movie.
This.
Paranormal Activities.
That wasn't shot in that type of way. That's shot from a camera, not a computer screen.
I don't like the shoot footage type of movie.
Paranormal Activity is a found footage movie. This is different.
I don't like the footage type.
So you don't like it coming from a screen, basically, which any sort of screen.
Right. I want it to be an actual movie. I mean, yeah. But the story itself was a good story.
Okay.
And he was a very dedicated dad, so that was pretty awesome.
was a little too dedicated.
How was he too dedicated?
I mean, like, he was, like, before he knew she was missing, he was all up on her bumper, constantly talking, or, like, calling her about some trash. Spoiler alert, by the way.
Because she's supposed to take trash out. And he lost his wife recently. That's who he has left.
I mean, I get it, but I'm still saying he's a little overbearing. You can, like, calm it down a little bit.
Not really. Like, even in part of the movie where he was like, are we having dinner tonight? And she said, Dad, we have dinner on Mondays. So it seems like they only hang out on Mondays.
She didn't say, like, Mondays. She said we had it Monday. As in, we just had it, like, a couple days ago.
Right, but still, aren't you supposed to eat with your parent when you live with them most nights? That's what I did.
I didn't.
We made dinner, we ate together. Dinner was at dinner time. It wasn't
what do you mean by eat together?
It wasn't a once a week or, Mom, I just had dinner with you on Monday.
No, there's a difference between eating together and eating at the same time.
Eating at the same time, yes. Eating together and at the same time, yes. We ate together at the same
Y'all
time.
didn't sit around a table.
No, but we all sat in the same area and ate together.
Some of y'all would be on the couch. Some of y'all would be at the, what's it called? The counter.
We're all in the family room eating dinner. I'm not talking about like with the big family gatherings, but like when it was
How do you
just
know they
us.
don't do that?
But the way that she said it, like she was like, we just had dinner on Monday. Like that's not something that they do all the time. Like they don't need to do it all the time.
I don't know why
so
you
that seemed
felt the
different
need
to
to
me.
pinpoint the fact that y'all eat in the same vicinity.
I'm saying we
That's
eat
not
dinner
eating
together.
together.
We are eating together. We don't have a table. We don't.
That's not eating together. Y'all not like sitting down having a conversation while y'all eating dinner.
But we're eating together.
But y'all all paying attention to different things.
But we're eating together. Just to me, it seems strange to her that she has to eat with her dad.
I'm just saying, you don't know what eating together means, but whatever.
We eat at dinner time together.
Okay.
Like we do when we eat dinner.
We just eat on the couch.
Together.
We ain't really together, we just watching TV.
Together.
Okay, sure. Alright, so you enjoyed the movie is what you're saying, but you don't
Yes.
like the way it's shot.
Yes.
I gotta disagree.
Well, you like that type of stuff.
I thought the movie was really good.
It was really good.
I wasn't surprised, but I was pleased that I enjoyed it so much, and I actually like that new little screen view. Like it's sort of different from like the found footage, because found footage is just straight from one person's point of view through just a camera. This is more, it's from their point of view, but you also get to see different things that they're looking at on the internet, and it's more of the times. Like it's more technology based. Like even though cameras, yes, technology, but this is using like computer screens and camera screens and phone screens, and it's basically how our life is now. Because that's all we do is look at our stupid screens, you millennials. So
It says you.
so it
Always
makes,
on a screen.
So it makes sense for them to update it to that, and then you get more perspective when you look at it this way. You get to see all the stuff that is going on with the websites, him looking at this, that, different footage, maps, and all that good stuff. So I didn't have a problem with it, and the fact that this movie is so like small in scale and they were able to do work with what they had and made it a really good movie. I was very pleased with that. Let's see what notes that I have. This ain't racist at all, but their last name in the movie was Kim, right?
Yeah.
They're like some sort of sort of Asian descent, I want to say.
They were an Asian descent.
I just thought it was funny that somebody with the last name Kim would be going to piano lessons every day. I just thought that was funny.
Why?
Because Asian people like to play the piano all the time. I just thought it was funny. And you know how parents make their Asian sons or daughters fill up their whole week with a bunch of activities like learning instruments and all that good stuff. Just thought it was funny. We already talked about David, which is the dad, constantly texting and calling his daughter even.
Oh yeah, his name was David.
Yeah, going back and forth over some trash.
Because she should took it out.
She should have took it out, but...
My mom has picked me up from school because she said chores were done.
That's crazy. So I guess this...
And it wasn't my chores, but one person's chores wasn't done, so she picked up everybody, we all went home. So him texting her about it wasn't too crazy to me.
I like the different methods that David used to try to track down his daughter himself, because clearly the detective on the case, who was played by Deborah Messing, wasn't doing the best job. So he made like a chart to help himself with the clues when he would go through all the people that Margot, is that what's her name?
Yes, Margot.
Margot, all the people that she knew, so he would take their pictures, their names, get their whereabouts around the time she was missing, their alibis, all that good stuff, so he can, see what was going on, see who was lying, see who's telling the truth.
I mean, he has a good way of thinking, because I feel like if I was put in that situation, I don't think I would be thinking that clearly to do that. So, like I said, he's a good dad, and he didn't stay calm. He did flip out on some people, but he worked through it very well.
Yeah, he was very logical.
Yes.
Very logical. What else do we have? I thought skimming to the end of the movie, because I like the whole build-up from the beginning. You find out that his daughter goes missing all the way up to the end. I like that whole build-up. I like how he basically was playing detective through his computer screen. He was basically finding all the big details and the big information that helped him come to the conclusion at the very end. It wasn't the detective, it was him. So I like that step-by-step process, because it built up the tension and the thrill factor, and it made you really want to know what happened to his daughter at the end. So the twist at the end, I thought, was very dope. I kind of saw it coming, but I didn't see exactly how they were going to do it. But the person whose fault it was, I knew that person had something to do with it. And they try to throw you off the trails by giving you these little potential culprits here and there, some suspects. And then, what was I going to... I'm blanking on what I was about to say. But once you get to the end and you see the twist, or you hear the twist, you hear the explanation for it, thought that was dope. Even though I believe that Margot, she could have done some things to help her dad along the way. She did one specific thing in the movie. She called her dad, called him twice, FaceTimed him right when she went missing, and she didn't leave no message.
Well, I feel like if I'm panicking, I want to call you, and if you don't answer, I'm going to hang it up and call you right back. So she wasn't thinking well,
she should have been thinking.
Dad.
She got her logic skills. She should have got her logic skills from her dad, because clearly her dad would have done the right thing.
She called him, and then she hung up, and then she called him right back, and then she hung up, and then she...
Leave a message! She was
Maybe
running.
She didn't even get on the voicemail. She's like, oh gosh, she's not answering. Hang up and try again.
She was running from this person. She could have easily left a message like, Dad, this guy's trying to kill me, or there's some weirdo going on at this place and such, but she didn't.
However, though, I still don't think that's going to help. What if he actually did kill her? Yeah, I can leave a voicemail saying, Dad, someone's coming to kill me, but I'm still dead.
But she fell off the thingy.
She did.
And if she left a message...
Go?
Huh?
When she fell off.
She probably put it right back gently in her pocket.
Oh, she should have put it in her boobs, and then when she fell, she could have called him.
But the phone fell.
She didn't die. I don't know.
I'm just saying, she could have done a lot to help her dad find her. She could have said the place she was at, because it took him half the movie to figure that out.
I mean, she probably should have been telling her dad where she was going. Yeah, you want to, peace and relax or whatever. But when I was that age, I couldn't just leave the house and not tell my mom where I was going.
Clearly she was being sneaky. She held the money.
Why would she get in trouble, though, for going to the park? This was just her going to the park. Yeah, she was smoking, but she could have just said, hey, Dad, I'm going to the park because it's where I go to relax.
I thought she was going to meet that person.
No, he followed her there.
I thought...
No, he wasn't going to meet her.
I thought they said meet here.
No. When the dad asked why couldn't he just give her the money at school, or the detective said that, she was like, because she might freak out at school. And then they said, so he followed her. And she said, yes. So he just followed her. They didn't plan to meet.
I thought it meant that they wanted to meet there.
No, he just followed her.
And then when they got in the car, it got all weird because it was a guy and...
No, it was weird because someone just got in her car and she was supposed to be there by herself.
Okay.
Yeah.
She
didn't know that she was getting the money back.
Either way, she was the one. She held all that money from her, or the piano money from her dad that he was giving her all the time. She was saving that up, pocketed it to give to this strange person she met on some weird.
I mean, that's her dumb fault for beating somebody online. That is stupid. That's very dumb.
Some live stream
website
that was trash.
I don't understand these kids and meeting strangers online. I'm not about that life.
Okay, now you're not about that life. That's not what you said.
When have I ever met anyone online or wanted to meet anyone online?
I'm trying to build a business out there.
Never.
So the anticipation up until that point, when we found out that, spoiler alert again, that Deborah Messing's character was the person behind the whole
covering up
her and her
crime
son
and
were involved,
leaving her for dead.
Yeah, so yeah, like I said, I called that from seeing some of the stuff she was doing as a detective in the movie. I was like,
she
that's
wasn't
not a
doing
good detective
work at all.
That's sneaky.
She was more than happy to try and just get the case shoved under the rug.
So once you figure out, you think the daughter's dead, you know, what's her name's behind bars, and you find out that the daughter might possibly still be alive. Then they go look for her. She is in fact still alive, and that kind of upset me because I was like,
why? It can so happen.
It's not. I mean, once you explained it to me, I was like, okay, but I still wish it would have been darker.
Why do you have to have such a dark ending? Why can't it be a happy ending?
I mean, the happy ending probably
It was already dark
better.
through the entire course of the movie. This was the one thing that made it happy.
I'm not saying that the movie would have been better if it was darker. I would have personally liked to see it gone dark just to see how it would have made me feel.
Well, how would it have made you feel if she was dead?
I'd have been like, yo, that's dark. And I might have liked it
That's
more.
it?
I might have liked it more. I don't know.
I liked it because she did live. His dad did all this work. Her dad did all this work on his own because clearly the detective wasn't helping him. And other people weren't trying to help him either.
I'm just saying, I'm giving leeway to see how they would have done the darker ending of her actually being dead.
I liked it with her living.
I mean, it was cool. Like I said, it probably definitely works better for what they were going for and their message and the broader audience. And it might have worked better for me. I'm just saying I would have liked to see it have gone in a darker direction. That's it. Yeah, so I was 100% along for the ride with the movie. It captured me through the first few minutes because I like thrilling movies. I like whodunit type of flicks. And the way it used this technological new little point of view and the character build up and the situational aspects made you really engulfed in the movie. Performance-wise, with like the actors, I thought they were cool. People keep praising John Chow's performance. He was cool. He was able to carry it, but it wasn't like out of this world. I think it was the story and the whole thriller part of the movie that really drove the whole movie and over his performance.
Acting. He's an actor. I don't understand what more we needed from him. He did his job.
I'm not saying he did bad, but people are just saying how good that he did in the movie.
Yeah, I don't get why they're saying how good he did either. He just did his job. Like, he acted.
All actors act, but some actors act better than other actors.
It wasn't like...
So you're just saying Denzel just be acting in movies? That's what I'm hearing.
He does what he's expected to do.
Not
in my opinion, if there's not like, a great job, it's just, as long as you're not... It's not horrible, then you're doing what you're expected to do good.
So you just think Oscars shouldn't exist?
No, Oscars can exist, but
then why not? They're doing their job. Don't praise them for doing their job, right?
No, they should be praised, but you're expected to at least perform well.
Yeah, but you can still acknowledge when somebody like, yo, that performance stood out.
So I don't think that it stood out.
Wow.
He did well. He did what he's supposed to do.
So you probably watch Wolf of Wall Street, like, yo, all those performances in that movie.
They did what they're supposed to do. It was a good movie.
So
I haven't gotten to that point of view yet to where
Leonardo
performances
didn't body that performance.
He did a good job.
So his performance was on the same level as everybody else's in that movie.
It was a good movie. Did a good job. I don't think I go by the performance. I go by the whole story of it if I like a movie more.
Okay, well, I'm just saying. All right. So anything else you want to say on Searching before we move on? Good movie, yeah.
It was a good movie, yeah.
You can buy it for me when it comes out.
Possibly.
Alright, so let's move on to your favorite game. Everybody used to play it on the playground. Friend, marry, kill.
I didn't play that on the playground. That's not the word I used.
You take 3 different people. We're going to do actors and actresses.
Okay.
Did I say that right? Actresses? We're going to do these 3 different actors or actresses from the week. And we're going to give who we would be friends with, marry, or have to off. So...
Okay.
I'm going to let you go first, and I'm going to give you your 3 actors and actresses for this week. You ready?
Okay.
All right, we got John Chow, who we just been speaking of from Searching. Deborah Messing, also from Searching. And from Ken, which I think Michael
What is Ken?
This movie that came out. I think Michael B. Jordan and his people produced it, but I'm not sure because he tweeted.
How can I didn't even see this?
You don't have to see the movie. You know who the actress is.
Who is it?
Can I finish my comment first?
You just said Ken.
The movie's called Ken.
Oh.
The movie's called Ken, and I got distracted by saying, I think Michael B. Jordan and his people produced that movie because he tweeted in like Instagram like, yo, go see this movie I produced, and it was Ken. But then when I researched it, nothing on the internet says that he produced that movie. So I'm not sure if I got to see the movie or not, because at first I didn't want to see it. But then when he said he produced it, I was like, okay, now I got to support and see the movie. But if he didn't really produce it, I ain't seen the movie.
Okay.
Either way, your third and final person is Zoe Kravitz. So you got
I like her. This is easy. This is super easy.
You got John Chow, Deborah Messing, and Zoe Kravitz. All right, so who you friending, who you marrying, and who you killing?
Well, for John Chow and what's her name?
Deborah Messing.
Deborah Messing. I'm kind of going based off of their characters from the film.
Okay.
So, Deborah Messing's character, she got to go. She can die because she is a horrible lady who left a child to die to protect her own. She could have went to help that kid. And all she had to do was say it was an accident. Her son wasn't going to get life because clearly he's retarded or mentally ill or something.
Wow, we don't use the word retarded.
I'm sorry. He's mentally ill.
Slow is the term.
He's not mentally fully capable. So he would have either gotten a lesser sentence or he would have maybe got sent into a... What's some places called? A mental hospital, mental facility? He would have got sent there.
Crazy house.
Possibly. So she could have saved that little girl. Instead, she did all of that, risked her job, put herself in jail, and now her son's probably going to go to jail too because she handled it way completely wrong. So she can die.
You get real deep into the movie, bro.
So she can die.
I just asked who you trying
We
to
didn't touch spoilers. I'm giving a reason as to why.
Okay.
So kill her. I would marry Mr. What's his name?
John Chow.
John Chow, based off of that character, because he will go to the end of the earth to get his daughter, so clearly he will do that for the rest of his family. And I'll be friends with Zoe Kravitz. I don't know what her character is like, but she just seems like an awesome person.
Okay.
I want to be her friend.
So you're friending Zoe Kravitz, marrying John Chow, and killing Deborah Messing. All right, me, I am going to have to start out with the good stuff first. I have to kill John Chow. No offense, buddy, but
why are you killing him?
Because I like Zoe Kravitz and I like Deborah Messing, so I'm gonna have to kill John Chow because I mean, he made Harold and Kumar, the first one, which was very funny. It was very funny.
So you're killing him? You think it's funny? So maybe you should be his friend.
I didn't say he was funny.
He made it.
He was funny in the movie. Yes, he's funny in the movie, and then he made the sequel. They go to Amsterdam. Harold and Kumar go to
White Castles, right?
Pelican Bay? Escape?
I don't know. You probably wouldn't be watching it at that age.
Okay. Escape some prison. That one was funny too. Now the third one, not so much. So he gave me two good movies. I'm good. He gave me this movie. I'm good. So I'm going to have to, kill him. And then I would say I would probably be friends with Zoe Kravitz.
What?
Only because she does seem like a cool person. She know a lot of cool people. We go out in the town, hang out with everybody.
Right, so she could be cool and you'd marry her. You would marry Deborah Messing? She's old.
Yeah, but she got old people money. She got Will and Grace money.
She old.
She got Will and Grace money.
She old.
She got Will and Grace money.
Zoe Kravitz got money. Her daddy is Lenny Kravitz. He got money and she can make it her own money. She got money.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to just be friends with Deborah Messing.
I'd rather just be friends because you don't have to talk to your friends every day. The person you marry, you gotta live with. You gotta see them every day. So you can marry Zoe Kravitz. You could be friends with Deborah Messing, see her once a month.
I don't have to be in a happy marriage with Deborah Messing, but she seems cool.
You don't want to be in a happy marriage? You can see her once a month as a friendship.
She seems like a cool person, a cool lady.
Right, cool to be friends with. Not to marry the lady.
Be friends. I want to be friends.
You can see her once a month and call her a friend.
Nah, I don't believe in that type of friendship.
Tons of your friends you talk to once a month.
I'm saying with her. I don't want to be talk to her once a month type of friend because I don't want to do that.
But you would live with her 24/7 to be your husband.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I had to.
It's a horrible decision.
That's your opinion, but okay.
Yeah, that's a horrible decision. Well, too bad she'll be dead from me, so you won't be able to marry her.
I'm sorry?
She'll be dead.
Oh, because you killed her. That's
right. So you can't marry her because she's dead.
But we're clearly in different worlds.
Nope. I just carried mine out first.
Okay, that just made no sense. But alright. Alright, so moving on to our topics for this week. Once again, take relevant topics from the week in movie news.
Where do you get these relevant topics from, Steve? I don't
find them on the ethos.
The internet?
Ethos. And then I will take that topic, spin it to where it turns into a hypothetical situation that I'll ask you.
Hypothetical.
I said it right the second time. Where I ask you, and and we debate or discuss whatever D word you want to use. So first up, this ain't really got nothing to do with news for this week, but we just watched a movie by the name of The Lobster.
We did.
If you're not familiar with that classic movie, basically it's in this world, this different world in the future where if you do not...
Is it in the future or is it just an alternate universe?
It's just a little, and like it's an alternate universe a little bit in the future.
Oh, okay.
So you have to be basically in a relationship in this movie, and you have to be, or in this world.
You have to have a person. You have to have a partner.
Yeah, and you have to have similarities. If you don't, you have to go to this weird retreat type of place where you have to find your significant other in 45 days. If you don't, then they turn you into an animal of your choice. So my question to you is,
Such a weird
if you were put in this situation, in this world, what animal would you choose?
I would be... What's an animal that doesn't get
And don't say dog.
often? They get killed. They get killed on the road. They get killed in China. They get killed all types of places.
And in the movie, they said everybody picks dogs, so don't be like everybody else.
I'm thinking. I'm trying to think of something that doesn't get killed often.
Winston, go back to sleep.
No, elephants get killed for their tusks. So do rhinos.
So let me go first.
Yeah, you can go first. This is hard.
Without thinking, lion.
Lions are cool.
Yep, because I want to see what it be in the kitty be.
I mean,
The
I
life of a
figured
kitty.
you'd pick some type of cat.
Either a lion, a cheetah, or just a regular cat.
Surprised you wouldn't want to be a tiger.
That would probably be fourth. Cheetah and tigers are basically the same thing.
They're not. They're definitely not.
They're close.
They're definitely not.
They look almost exactly alike.
They look nothing alike.
I'm not even going to say Google it because I don't want to
You Google, cheetahs have spots, lions have stripes. I mean,
The same thing.
Woo! Cheetahs have spots, tigers have stripes. Cheetahs are skinny and long. Tigers are kind of chunky.
When they're younger, they look exactly alike. Okay? They're all the same. They're all kitties. They all run fast. They'll eat you.
I know what I mean now. I figured it out. Would they eat us? Do you think cheetahs would eat us?
Definitely.
I feel like a lion and a tiger would. I don't know about cheetahs. Oh, I'd be a monkey. I don't know what kind of monkey, but I'd be a monkey.
Why?
Because everyone loves monkeys and they're my favorite animal. And what do you kill monkeys for? People just don't kill monkeys just to kill them.
Did you not see Planet of the Apes?
I'm not going to be a monkey trying to take over the world. I'm just going to be a monkey in the jungle.
So you're going to be a lame monkey. Caesar would not be your friend.
I don't need to be here with people. People are crazy. I'm going to go be a monkey and throw poop at people when they come near me. I'm just going to be a happy monkey.
You're going to be in the zoo, too.
I'm not going to be in the zoo. I'm staying in the jungle.
Psych. Not when you get tranquilized.
I'm not going to get tranquilized.
Tranquilized? I said
tranquilized.
tranquilized.
Whatever. I'm staying in the jungle with my monkey friends. And I'm going to be a monkey.
Fine.
People don't like just take monkeys. Like, what are you killing a monkey for? I want to live.
Okay.
Because, like, the one guy said he wanted to be a lobster. He's like, lobsters live for 102 years. But people eat lobsters, so lobsters aren't going to live for 102 years.
People eat monkeys, too.
People don't eat monkeys.
You never went to the restaurant and said, can I get that good monkey meat?
Nope.
Go next time you go to a restaurant, be like, yo, can I get that burger? But then you got to tap the waiter on the shoulder like, hey, make sure you get that monkey meat.
People don't eat monkeys.
All right, try a monkey meat burger.
And people kill lions and tigers for their fur, so.
What about bears? Oh, my.
They kill bears, too, for rugs, so.
They kill all animals.
Not monkeys. I don't see it.
But as a cheetah, you got to catch me first.
Phew! They'll shoot you.
And I'll dodge it. Phew!
You're not going to know how to dodge it as a cheetah.
I am a human being
Cheetahs
with
don't
a
look
cheetah
back
body.
when they run. They can't.
Yeah, I run in zigzags. Hey, don't try to tell me how I would be as a cheetah. Anyways, moving on. So this week...
You wouldn't make it as a cheetah. You got asthma. You can't run.
I would have cheetah lungs.
No.
I just have the soul of a...
It's still carrying over.
Oh my gosh, you just clearly don't get the rules. Anyways, this week, the Cats movie that's in development You know the play Cats?
Yes.
Make it into a movie.
Okay.
Guess who's gonna be in it? Taylor Swift.
Oh.
Anyways,
Did she even act?
did you not see Valentine's Day?
I don't remember.
You should watch Valentine's Day then. Anywho, the Cats movie is now going to be scheduled for December 20th, 2019. So next year.
I'm not seeing that on my birthday.
Anyway, I said you gotta see it for your birthday. I said 12/20.
I know what you said, 12/20, 3 days for my birthday, so don't try to make me go there.
I will probably see it the day of or the day right after it comes out. Anyways, my question to you is, would you be embarrassed if I ever joined a Cats musical?
No, because you used to run around and act like a cat anyway. So I'm pretty used to you.
But this time I'll be dressing up in like one of the little leotard cat suits.
I'm surprised I haven't walked into you wearing one before, okay?
Why would I wear a leotard cat suit?
Because you were obsessed with cats.
What that got to do with me wearing a leotard?
So I don't see a reason why I wouldn't find you dressed up as one or acting as one or who knows what you would do as a cat. I see it happening.
You really think of me as a psycho, don't you?
No, you're just obsessed with cats.
They're cool.
You're obsessed.
They're alright.
You're obsessed.
So would you tell your family and friends to come see me?
I sure would.
And when they start pointing to like, for real, that's, you supporting this?
They know who you are. They support your shenanigans.
Nah, I think you all talk now, but if I was to actually do it...
I tell them not to support your shenanigans and they do it anyway.
I'm just saying.
I'd be
what
there.
if they were laughing at me?
I'd probably be laughing at you, but I'd be there supporting you.
That's not support.
It is support. I'm there.
It's a serious role. You'd be the only one in the audience laughing.
If it was funny, I'm gonna laugh.
It's not supposed to be funny.
Then do your job correctly so I'm
I'm doing it. You're just laughing at the fact that I'm in a cat leotard. Prancing around on stage.
Why is it cats funny? It's supposed to run cats running around. It's not supposed to be funny.
It's supposed to be super serious.
It's
a super drama.
Oh, I've never seen it.
You have regular dramas. This is a super drama.
I've never seen it, so
me neither, but I'm just assuming.
You would probably be laughing. You wouldn't take it serious.
Definitely wouldn't. I have appreciation for the cat arts, so I'm definitely not going to be laughing.
Okay, I doubt it, but...
I'm just saying, I don't think you're telling the truth, but whatever.
Why wouldn't I support you? See, look at you.
Because laughing is not supporting me.
If it's funny, I'm going to laugh.
But
I'm going to be there for you. I'm going to.
What if I asked you to not laugh?
Then I won't laugh.
Okay. Yeah, right. Anyways, moving on. You know who Oscar Isaacs is?
But you know.
Have you ever seen Star Wars? The last two?
I mean, you've made me watch them, so yes.
You remember Poe Dameron?
Nope.
Oh my gosh.
I know you're talking about that guy.
Yeah,
okay,
Poe Dameron.
I know who he is.
Okay. He met with Warner Brothers, apparently, over an unknown Batman role.
Batman. Ooh.
So I'm not saying he's playing Batman.
No, I don't think he would be Batman.
But he apparently met with them.
He could be a villain.
Yeah, I could see him being like a penguin or something, but...
I don't see Penguin. Maybe Two-Face?
He could be Two-Face too.
I see Two-Face.
So I see him more as Penguin.
I see Two-Face.
I see Penguin.
Okay.
Hey, a different
what other
version
villains
of Penguin. What?
He could possibly be Penguin. Possibly. He could pull it off.
I'm just saying, Penguin don't gotta be fat no more. You seen Gotham.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying he has to be fat. I'm just saying him as Penguin, but now that I'm thinking about it, maybe. Or maybe Two-Face. Maybe one, two. Okay, what's the question?
Okay. My question to you is, would you be mad if I was Batman and didn't tell you, but you found out years later?
Do you come with the money?
What?
Does it come with the money? The big Batman?
Any of the Batman incarnations.
He has money.
Oh.
Does it come with the money?
If I'm like Bruce Wayne. Nah, I'm not Bruce Wayne. I'm just Batman.
Oh, you're just Batman.
Well, I would have to be.
Right, you have to have the money to be Batman.
No, okay. In my scenario, I am funded to be Batman.
Are they paying you?
No, I just get the cool gadgets and stuff. But I'm just a super detective like Batman, and they recruited me. Like, all right, like Bruce Wayne recruited me to be the new Batman. He said, "You be Batman. I just give you this stuff. I'm too old and whatnot."
Well, he should give you the whole estate, but okay, even if he doesn't, what's the rest of the scenario? What are you asking me?
I'm saying, would you be mad that I didn't tell you, and you found out years later that I was Batman?
I would be very mad if you're Batman and you didn't tell me, because you would be in danger a lot of times, and I feel like I would need to know.
But have you not seen any of the Batman movies? Have you not seen any superhero movie? They have to save their loved ones from the truth.
You can tell me.
But if I tell you...
I'm not going to go around telling people in the world.
I'm not so sure. But then you'll try to run into my altercations and you'll get...
No, I'm not going to run into them. I know that I can't handle what Batman handles. I know that.
But then you'll try
but
to
I need to be prepared.
You try to talk me off like a ledge. You try to talk me from going out and saving the world one day. I can't be having them type of distractions. I'm Batman, for Christ's sakes. I'm Batman. And my Batman voice would be high pitched like that too, not low and gravelly.
You can't, right?
Yes, I'm telling my business, bro. I don't want people to know about my lungs.
Okay, but yeah, I'd be upset. I feel like I need to know if you're in a dangerous situation so I can be mentally prepared, just like I would be in a normal situation.
What you're saying, so you wouldn't try to stop me?
If that's what you're choosing to do, you're choosing to be Batman. No, I'm not going to try to stop you. That's what makes you happy.
You ain't real.
It's supporting you. Did you not just say I'm supposed to support you?
But I'm out there trying to. I'm basically putting my life on the line, and you're just gonna be okay with that?
You're wanting to put your life on the line for the better of the world. Is that why you're doing it?
That doesn't matter.
Because you're not getting paid for it. You said you're not going to be rich from it, so you're doing it because it's.
I'm doing it for Gotham because I'm tired of seeing Gotham go up in flames.
Gotham is not worth saving. I'm sorry. It's too much going on. If you were
born and raised there, you would feel that way.
If you're a Batman who's willing to kill, you can be good. I'll be okay with it.
Batman don't kill.
Then no, you can't be Batman.
Now you're just changing your whole thing. I don't know what to believe.
Well, now you can't be Batman anymore because if you're not willing...
I can be Batman.
No, you can't be Batman.
You can't tell me if I can be Batman or not.
Nope. You can't be Batman if you're not willing to kill.
This is why I wouldn't tell you that I'm Batman, because I want to have these long arguments about me going to save the world. I just need to go.
So when you just end up dead and missing somewhere because I don't know because you're Batman, and I have to explain that to your family, and I'll be like, well, what happened to Nathan? I don't know because he didn't tell me. He's just gone.
I'm missing, so it doesn't really... I'm dead and missing, apparently, so it really doesn't matter how it happened.
It does matter because if we know that you're Batman, Batman ends up on the news, Batman ends up in the newspapers, we can say, oh, we know where to find him. We know where to go get him.
But I'm gone. How can you come and get me somewhere where I'm gone?
If you're dead, we want to still come get your body. We can't claim you as Batman if you don't tell us that you're Batman.
I mean, I'm over. I done walked the old Pearly Gate Road, so none of this bothers. None of this has anything to do with me, so I'll be fine.
Okay.
Anyways, moving on.
You can't be Batman. That's the
I can be Batman.
discussion.
I'm just saying.
Oh, you can't be Batman with me for Halloween, so you can't be Batman for real.
Why would I dress up as Batman for Halloween when I could just
dress
up as Batman in real life?
Because I was Batgirl.
I don't care.
I
do. You're just changing the subject.
No, it's not.
I'm supposed to change the subject like I'm doing now.
It's Batman. It's all Batman related.
A Dog's Purpose sequel titled...
Where the puppy kept dying?
Yes.
Aww.
Titled A Dog's Journey is in production.
Aww.
My question to you is...
I don't know if I can watch that again.
If you... I clearly don't know how to take notes.
No, not really, but you know.
If you knew... Wait. If I was put into a dog's body... Would you be able to tell that it was me based off the clues that I would give you? Mind you, I can't speak, but I can bark.
Would you give me?
Just in the movie, how he was giving clues to his...
I have to know what clues you're giving me, Nathan.
I don't know, but would you be able to tell?
I mean,
like, you remember in the movie, he brought the little flat football to his owner, and then he did that one thing where he jumps off his back.
That remind me of you, yeah, I'll be able to tell.
Would you believe it?
Yeah. Why not? How else would you know these things?
You would have to think.
Puppy.
You would think you're going crazy.
Nah, I'm good. I believe it.
You weird.
Nope. You never know what happens.
This ain't a movie. Why would you believe it?
Because you don't know what happens with the universe.
People would think you're crazy.
People think that sometimes anyway.
No,
so
they would genuinely think you're crazy.
Okay, but if you start doing things that reminded me of you, and I could prove it to the people, oh well. Like if you started acting like you and I took you around your family, they'd know. They know Nathan.
But they can't because I'm barking. I'm not talking.
But you're doing things that you're giving clues, right?
as best as a dog can. I don't have opposable thumbs, so.
If you're still giving clues that would only you would know, why wouldn't I think so?
But I'm barking.
But you're giving clues, which what you
Through
said.
barks.
No, if you're just talking to me in barks trying to give a clue, then no.
Most of the stuff I does that deals with verbal communication.
Okay, then no. If it's just barks, no. That's why I asked you, what are you doing?
Why are you giving up on your stance so easily?
Because I asked you what kind of clues you're giving me.
I don't know. It would depend on what I could do at the time.
So if you're just doing barks, then no. But if you're doing actual actions that remind me of you.
So what if I just scooted like a movie over to you? You're like, oh, that's him.
No, but if you like forced me, you forced me to AMC all the time, then yes, I'd probably think.
How am I, as a dog, gonna force you to go to AMC? Every time we drive past, I'm gonna start barking.
Dogs know directions, and I like to go on walks. You can try to get me to walk towards
all
me.
the way to AMC.
Yeah, or some dogs, like that one dog, he kept ending up at the train station. If you just keep running away and I keep finding you at AMC, I might be like, okay, this is really weird.
Yeah, but then you would think, that's him.
No, it probably would take a little bit more, but that would be one of my hints. Yeah.
You're crazy.
I'm not crazy. You don't know what happens in this world.
People would think you're nuts.
That's fine.
You would be locked up.
And I'd still keep you as a dog forever.
You would be locked up like that one girl on that one show.
I'm not going to go around the world broadcasting it to everybody.
Why not?
Because why would I? You're my dog. Why do I have to go around telling everybody?
What if I'm not your dog?
You are my dog.
What if I was somebody else's dog?
How do they know?
Then you would kidnap them.
They don't know.
Or kidnap the dog.
How do they know, though?
I'm not saying they know.
If you keep coming to me, I'm not going to push you away.
So you would take somebody else's dog.
I was driving down the street one day and saw a little black dog. I was going to take it until someone said it was theirs.
You are a thief.
I was rescuing it. Their dog should have been in the street.
You are a thief.
Nope. But yeah, if you want to be a dog and if you want to remind me that you're you, that's cool. If your way of reminding me is just you barking, then I probably won't believe it, but it'll just be a dog I have to tell to be quiet because I don't want to call that barking. If all you're doing is barking, you might have to go.
So clearly you don't know what you would do.
I do know. If it's only barking, you'd have to go. But if you could give me hints and clues that you're you, then I'd keep you. And I'd be okay with it, and I'd believe it.
Psycho. Keeping in that sort of realm, Child's Play reboot is in development.
Really?
Yeah, and the killer doll is going to have a different origin this time around.
What do you mean? Did they say what it's going to be?
Yeah, let me pull it up. Let me get the link real quick.
What is his origin? I mean, he's still going to be a killer, right?
Killer doll.
Yeah, so like he's...
And he's not going to be a former, what's his name? Serial killer, though.
Then how did he become a killer doll?
I'm about to read it to you. They say the new version of the killer doll won't be a doll possessed by a serial killer, but will be a defective buddy doll whose programming code was hacked, so he has no limitations to learning and also violence.
I don't like that.
Okay, well...
That's weird. It's a killer robot.
Basically, yes, but in doll form. Alright, so my question to you is... If my soul was placed in a doll, would you be unloyal and leave me?
If you were placed in a doll.
A doll that was the size of Chucky.
What would we do? Why do you have to call me disloyal? Like, what am I supposed to do with a doll?
I'm just saying. Just answer the question. Would you be unloyal and move on to humans, or would you stick with the doll?
What am I supposed to do with you?
We just hang out like we normally do.
I mean, I'll keep you. We can hang out, but...
No, I'm not going to just sit here and watch other people prance through my house.
It's not your house. You can't go to work. You can't pay for it.
I don't care. It was my house before I got...
It's not your house now.
Unlawfully possessed by this doll.
Actually, the question is, it's your decision. Would you
away.
Stay and hang out, or are you leaving?
Because if Ted can go get a job.
If you can get a job.
No, because once I figured out...
You said no, so you're not getting a job.
No, I'll get the job once I realize that you're unloyal. So I'm like, alright, deuces.
How? It has to be equal. You can't just hang out here.
I'm a doll, Brianna. Mark Wahlberg didn't make Ted go get a job until his girlfriend forced Ted out.
His girlfriend said he gotta go. go.
And
You gotta
that's when
get
the
a job.
relationship started having
Because
hiccups.
he needs to be equal. So if you want to contribute to this household...
Contribute? What is with you with this word?
That's how you say
It's
it!
contribute.
What?
It sounds like you're trying to say contraband, but then you just say...
No, it's contribute.
It's contribute.
Contribute. Don't judge me. That's how I say it.
Well, it's wrong.
I'm reading it.
It's wrong.
I'm just reading. But you gotta... you gotta...
Contribute.
that to the household.
I'm a dog.
Okay. You just said take me to the job, so I can get you a good job.
Alright, so you want me to go upstairs and the action figures that I have in the box, you want me to tell them, hey, y'all not pulling y'all weight around here.
They're not interacting with me. They're little action figures in a room, stay in a closet. You can sit in the closet the whole time?
If I grab them and make them talk, like a
not the same.
ventriloquist,
That's not the same, Nathan.
they basically
it's
are.
different than putting a spirit in a body.
Have you ever ran across a spirit-infested doll before?
No, it wasn't a spirit-infested
gosh.
doll. But we definitely had a ghost.
That has nothing to do with a spirit-infested doll.
We had a spirit-infested house.
It's not a doll.
It's a house.
Holla at me when you run
And he did
into
not,
a
what was the
Chucky
word
doll.
again?
Contribute.
And he did not contribute to the house. He just walked around upstairs all the time and turned on the microwave. So he was not very useful, but he also wasn't taking up anything. But he wasn't a very useful ghost. Okay, but yes, if you are a doll, you can stay, you can hang out, but I don't know how we'd have a relationship. We can be friends.
Go to the movies like normal.
How do you have a relationship?
Go to the movies.
That's it? That's all we do is go to the movies?
Out to dinner, I guess.
You don't eat, you're a doll.
Ted ate.
Where's the food going? This isn't Ted. We were talking about Chucky. Chucky doesn't eat.
You don't know? I mean, when the last time you seen a Chucky movie?
When's the last time you seen Chucky eat?
Well, he was too. All we saw him do was try to kill.
Exactly. He never had to eat. He wasn't hungry. Killing people takes a lot of effort and energy. He didn't try to eat, so he's clearly
The movies
good.
were only like an hour and a half. We didn't get to see that part.
But they spanned over days.
You have to edit stuff. You have to edit parts of the movie. You can't show people living their everyday life. You can't show them taking a dump.
They didn't go take dumps either.
You don't know what he did.
They didn't take dumps. He
It
didn't
was just
eat.
focused on him murdering people. That was their only
That
focus.
takes effort.
And plotting to murder somebody.
And
They
you
didn't
don't
have
go.
time to show him hit up McDonald's.
He can't hit up McDonald's.
He can hit up McDonald's. He can walk. He can talk.
No, I'm going to take him to get to McDonald's.
He was able to walk and move. He drove sometimes.
He did drive. But, what would you do if I was a doll?
Throw you in the trash. Just to see if you'll come back and seek revenge on me.
I would, because that's
Because it would be
disloyal.
a funny story.
I'm coming straight after
It
you.
would be funny.
And I wouldn't let you know.
Oh yeah, I would see you sneak it up.
I'm a tiny doll. How are you going to see me?
Brianna, you are the size of a doll right now.
I am not the size of a doll.
Your height is definitely
I'm
dollish.
5'1". That's bigger than a doll.
And that's what heels on.
That's not with heels, because I don't even like heels that much.
Okay.
They hurt.
So basically, the moral of that story is you'd be unloyal and friend zone me. Okay, that's fine.
I'd friend zone you, yes.
And I'll be.
I'm not gonna leave you out like to the wolves and like give you to like some random kid to like destroy you. I'll keep you and make sure
I
you're
can see
safe.
why Chucky turned into Chucky.
He was crazy before he turned
I'm
into
just saying,
Chucky.
either way, he would have a reason.
No, his girl loved him. She came a doll for him, but I'm not becoming a doll.
All
Although
right.
it might be cool to be a doll. I might become a doll.
Yeah, have a ball.
If you were a doll, I'd be a doll with you, I guess.
I'm not communicating with another doll. That's stupid. Alright, moving on.
Well, you'd have no choice. No one else would want to talk to you. Because you're a doll. It'd
Then
be
I would
creepy.
kill him. Now, see, I understand what Chucky's thought process
He was a killer before that.
I'm just saying, I still understand.
I'd be a doll with you.
I
That's
don't
my
wanna
thought
be-
process.
I don't want to be a doll with you right now. Anyways, moving on. Last topic that I have for you,
Disrespectful.
or question or whatever. Rumor has it that Elsa from Frozen,
That you still haven't seen yet.
she will have a female love interest in Frozen 2.
What?
So,
I believe it. Disney is like branching out there.
you actually think they're going to do that for a kid's movie?
Yo, on Disney Channel, some people's parents are in jail. Some people's parents are their sister. Like Disney's going out, so who knows?
Okay. When Frozen 2 comes out,
Mm-hmm.
would you be mad if I talked throughout the whole movie?
Nah, I do that.
I was just making sure to see if you would be a hypocrite or not.
Nah, I talk to the movies, so.
But what if you're just so...
You'll probably go to sleep, though, so.
When have I ever went to sleep in a movie?
Always. When's the last time you didn't go to sleep in a movie?
Searching.
You dozed.
No, I didn't.
I saw you doze.
I saw that whole movie. I fell asleep in Crazy Rich Asians.
I swear you dozed, because like you said, you thought that they planned to meet at the place. They'd never planned.
No, I heard exactly what they said. I just I interpreted it wrong.
Oh, well, that's a first. Because you go to sleep all the time, so.
I didn't go to sleep on... What was that one movie we saw?
I don't know. Must have been a long time ago.
Because I went to sleep on Crazy Rich Asians,
You
definitely.
did. Mm-hmm. You sleep on Mile 22.
Yeah?
Yeah, you did. You woke up more when things got more action-y.
I think I fell asleep on that movie.
You did. You said you did.
But it must have been for like a hot second. Because I saw most of that movie.
Still fell asleep, though.
But I'm trying to think, what was that one movie that I saw?
I don't know. Was I not there?
I don't think I fell asleep on Equalizer 2.
You fell asleep on the puppet movie.
Yep. But it was something I was wide awake for.
Hmm.
I don't know. But, I mean, a movie ain't good or you're really enjoying a movie if you fall asleep in it.
No, not really. I think you gotta stay awake the whole time to see if you're really enjoying it.
No, but like if you're really paying attention to the movie, you'll fall asleep.
No, I think you really need to stay awake to see how you feel about the movie.
Because I was just told about this recently.
By who?
Somebody.
Oh, okay.
That
Yourself?
No. You know how you go to sleep to like TV,
Mm-hmm.
but you still are watching it? You're just accustomed to going to sleep with like visuals and stuff.
Right, but if I'm falling asleep to TV, I'm not really enjoying it.
But a lot of times people say, I need the TV to go to sleep.
Right.
So if you are accustomed to doing that for so long, it'll eventually catch up with you. So if you're watching something, your body's just so used to going to sleep.
That doesn't mean enjoyment.
Like when I lay down on a certain side of my face, I'll just naturally just fall asleep. I don't even have to be tired.
But
Because my body's used to falling asleep like that.
I get that, but I'm just saying, where does enjoyment play into this?
I mean, that's not what I meant. It's just the first word that I said.
Oh, okay.
It's all physics.
Oh, okay. Oh, physics.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you major in that?
No, I majored in the body.
Oh, okay.
So, alright, so you'd be cool if I was just chatting throughout the whole movie. What if I was just dogging it the whole time?
It's not saying to be quiet.
What if I didn't?
Hmm?
What if I didn't?
No, go say something else.
Yeah, right.
I'm watching the movie.
I'm gonna try that then.
I'll bring Nova. She'll talk to you.
I'm definitely not gonna see with her.
Why? It's your friend.
I don't go see movies with kids
She'll watch the whole thing. She loves Frozen.
because I want to watch movies.
She loves Frozen. She won't talk through it.
Yeah, that's what people say.
No,
before.
she literally will not talk through Frozen. She'll tell you to be quiet during Frozen.
Okay, I have to see it to believe it.
Because she was stressing me out when she kept wanting to watch it. But yeah.
Okay, alright, well.
I'll talk to you. I'll probably talk right back to you. I'll probably have to explain it to you because you haven't seen it.
I will watch the first one before the new one comes out.
You keep saying this.
I will. I'm gonna wait till literally right before it comes out to watch it.
Why?
That's what I like to do. If I'm about to watch a sequel to a movie, I want to watch the one before it, right before it comes out. So I have all the previous stuff in my brain because I watch so much stuff. Some of that stuff got to get out. So I want it to be fresh, and I want to be current, up to date. You know what I mean?
We'll just talk about Frozen while we're watching Frozen.
I'm gonna just watch it because I'm gonna probably like the movie, so I don't want to hear all this, the pish posh that you're gonna be saying in my ear.
I don't say pish posh. I give you valid viewpoints.
Yeah, I be saying I don't need it.
But you do.
I don't.
How else are you gonna hear what I have to say?
I can hear it after the movie goes off.
Don't forget.
That's fine. Take notes like I do.
No, I can't do that. I can't focus and do that.
You know, tough nutties. All right. Well, you got anything else you want to throw out there before we move on to our last segment?
Now we're good. Let's go.
All right. So, lastly, we have this segment called
So didn't remember.
Share the Door With, aka as I like to call Float or Freeze, where we will each highlight two special individuals or movies or whatever and say if we would share the door with them, so that's bigging them up, or let them freeze in the water if we were stranded off the Titanic. That's basically poo-pooing them. That's tisk-tisk. That's a negative.
I gotta freeze. I don't gotta share the door.
Well, I'll go first, and you can think while I'm doing that.
Maybe I'll steal your shit.
You won't, because mine was between two different people. And I will tell you those two different people, and I'll give you my final decision. First, I would share the door with either Timur Bekmambetov.
Who the fudge is that?
I do not know if I am pronouncing his name correctly. Probably am not. But he is the producer of Searching. He is the guy who is really spearheading this screen view style movie because he produced Unfriended, and he produced Unfriended Dark Web, and he produced this movie. And he says he wants to do a bunch more of these type of movies. Now, will this style movie get old like Found Footage did?
Yep.
Definitely. But so far, he's 2 of 3. And Unfriended Dark Web wasn't awful, just was nowhere near as good as the first one. But I like that he's able to make these movies enjoyable by making the characters enjoyable and making mostly the stories interesting. But I would share the door with him because of that and the fact that he has some bad movies under his belt. He wasn't looking good for him because he did Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
That sounds dumb.
And he did Ben-Hur. Just those are 2 awful movies that he's made in the last...
Ben-Hur like that war movie or something?
It's one of those Sandal Swords movies. It was trash.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Those movies where it's like period time where they be riding chariots and like gladiator type of stuff.
Okay.
Okay, well, his career wasn't looking too good, and he started on Wanted. I'm sorry, he went from Wanted, which was a good movie, then he made a bunch of duds. Now he's back producing this new genre style of film that's getting him points back. So it's between him and Deborah Messing. Because she has had a good year.
What's with you in this
She
woman?
had a good year.
You're obsessed with her.
Obsessed? Okay.
Yes.
She's had Will and Grace.
Jeez Louise.
Will and Grace is back and it's a hit this year. And she has this good movie. I haven't seen her in a movie in a while. So for her to come back and pick a good movie like this, kudos to her. So, between those two, I am going to pick the person with the easier sounding name, and that is Deborah Messing.
Well, yeah, you gotta save your wife. You can't let your wife freeze.
Yeah, in this 3-person world, you're right. I can't let my wife freeze. So
you can't.
I'm gonna go with Deborah Messing. I'm gonna share the door with her. So.
And then did you let what's the man's name? Mr. Chow freeze? You said you were gonna kill him earlier, so I'm assuming you let him freeze.
No.
Oh, okay.
You want me to tell you who I will freeze?
Yeah.
Alright, for my let 'em freeze, I'm freezing everyone who really liked Crazy Rich Asians. All their fans, because I did
want to do a freeze about
that movie at all. That was the most basic rom-com movie I've seen in a while. It wasn't funny. The cast didn't really knock my socks off.
Nah, it wasn't a great movie.
It was driving me insane that they were speaking English over there in Singapore. People just like it because they ain't seen a whole Asian cast in a movie, and it wasn't. I can see why people like it, but I don't see what the big hubbub. It's been #1 at the box office for 3 weeks straight. People giving it rave reviews. I don't see it. I don't care if the book was enjoyable. The movie wasn't, so it ain't for me. So I'm gonna freeze all of their fans. That was a nasty burp.
Ew. Okay. I'm gonna freeze and save characters. Not actual people, not movies, just characters from movies.
Alright.
So, we are going to freeze. I already killed Deborah Messing earlier, so I won't freeze her again. I won't kill her again.
What is your obsession with hating her so much? What does she do?
Her character.
I'm just saying.
I'm going off of characters.
Against her.
Because her character is a horrible person.
Yeah, but I wasn't freezing. I wasn't big up in her character. I was big up in her as a person, and you had an issue with that. Because
I already killed that character earlier in the show, I'm going to pick a different character to freeze. I'm going to freeze the mom from Crazy Rich Asians. The guy's mom. Because she was rude and she was disrespectful, and clearly no one's ever good enough for her anyway. So she can just freeze, because what's the point of keeping her around? Everyone's always a disappointment to her anyway, so she can freeze.
She came around at the end, though.
Took too long. She can freeze.
They had to have a plot for the movie.
She can freeze.
Alright, whatever.
And I will share the door with... I already said I'd marry John Cho's character. Right? David Cho, John Cho, Jason Cho. What's his name?
John.
Chow. Oh, that's right. Cho, John Chow. So I'll say someone else from that movie. I would either share the door with his daughter or I guess his brother, because his brother was a pretty dope uncle. He cared about his niece. He let his niece
He gave her the marijuana.
Hey, she wasn't doing it out on the street. She was doing it somewhere safe. I'm okay with that.
Without telling her dad.
Because her dad was gonna flip out.
Yeah, because that's his daughter. He doesn't want her hitting the reefer sticks.
You won't die from it.
Yeah, but so
he was a good uncle. He cared, and he was there for her when her dad couldn't talk to her about things like her mom. He was a good uncle. So I'll share the door with him, or I can share the door with the little girl because she was a survivor. She didn't die. She made it. What was it? A week in a ditch. She's a survivor. Actually, I might not need to share the door with her. She knows how to live. So I'll pick the uncle because she knows how to survive.
So you're picking the uncle because she knows how to survive.
Yeah, she'll make it.
Okay. So the uncle.
She survived 7 days in a ditch.
The uncle from Searching because you don't have names.
What's his name?
It's like Mark or something. I don't know.
It was. I don't know what his name was. But yeah, he was a cool uncle. He was there for her. I'll save him.
All right. Well.
But yeah, because she'll make it. I have faith in her.
All right. Well.
You don't think she'll make it?
Didn't think she should have made it the first time, so I'm definitely not going to say she's going to make it again.
She can make it. She figured it out. She did. She made it. She made it. She lived a week in a ditch. So she can live in the water. She'll make it.
If that's yours, so that's what you think, okay?
Yep.
All right, well.
Okay.
We done here, so.
Are we done here? Is this the end of it?
Yeah, we ended this is Share the Door. The very first episode. I wish I had an applause thingy.
We'll make it. Go find one. No.
That sounds like 1,000 people clapping.
No, well, you can find one online somewhere.
I could, but I don't feel like tapping it or searching for that right now. Alright, so you already know it's your boy, Thug Belina, aka Blackjack. Leo Archibald. Don't say my government, please. From Titanic. His name is Jack. I'm Blackjack.
Okay.
Yeah, so gonna get the YouTube page up. Once I get that up, I will start announcing that. Once I get the Instagram page up, I will announce that. Once I get the SoundCloud page up, I will announce that. We're gonna be on the Leo B. Gyllenhaal page on iTunes for the first episode, where you can listen to that. Same as SoundCloud. Everything else will be on our own Share the Door page going forward after that. So look forward to getting that good old information. And yeah, you want to say anything to the good 0 people that listen to this right now?
Anyone does happen to listen, thanks, and hopefully you enjoyed it. And that's all. We can close now.
Close now? That's how you want to end it?
Yep.
So
bye, everybody.
No, you said close now. So we're just going to say close now. Alright, yeah, let's do it that way.